Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most game-changing secrets in PUBG Mobile, the drop zones. Think about it. The moment you leave that plane, you're already setting up the entire match. Your landing zone decides whether you dominate the battlefield or end up back in the lobby watching your teammates clutch. So in this video, we're not just going to talk about good drop zones. We're going to break down the absolute best landing spots across Erangel, Miramar, Sanhok, and Livik, and show you how to use each one strategically for maximum squad dominance. If you want to stop relying on luck and start owning every match from the very first second, this is the video you need. Let's be real before your boots even hit the ground. Your fate is already being shaped by how you read the flight path. Too many players just jump blindly, chasing the biggest name spots on the map, but the pros know better. The flight path reveals where the majority of squads will land, meaning you can predict where chaos will erupt and where you can land uncontested. But it doesn't stop there. You've got to balance loot density with vehicle access. It's not just about grabbing guns fast, it's about making sure you can rotate out when the first circle pulls away from you. That's why studying vehicle spawns around compounds gives you a massive advantage. And let's not forget about early circle shifts. You might be tempted to land far away for safety, but if the first circle spawns on the opposite side, you'll waste precious time scrambling across the map. Smart players know to combine all three factors, plane trajectory, loot density, and circle prediction, to make their squad's drop zone not just safe, but strategically dominant. We can't talk about drop zones without starting with Erangel, the original battlefield, and still the most played map in PUBG Mobile. And trust me, this map is full of legendary hot drops that separate casual squads from real dominators. Take Mylta Power, for example. The loot here is insane, with enough gear to kit out an entire squad. But rotations are risky because you're tucked in a corner. On the other hand, Georgopol containers is a chaotic goldmine. If your squad masters container fights, you walk out with top-tier loot, but one bad landing and you're finished before the game even begins. Then, we have the king of central dominance, Pochinki. This spot has been the heart of Erangel for years, and for good reason. Central location, solid loot, and perfect positioning for rotations. If you can control Pochinki, you control the flow of the mid-game. And let's not forget the legendary school Rozhok axis. These two spots create a deadly intersection of fast fights and rapid rotations. Hold this axis, and you've basically got a chokehold over the center of Erangel. Every drop here is a battle, but that's exactly why they're the elite hot drops. Win them, and you set yourself up for victory. Now let's head into Miramar, the desert map where survival is as much about positioning as it is about aim. Miramar is wide, open, and brutal, meaning your drop zone matters even more here. One of the bloodiest fights you'll ever see happens at Pecado, where squads drop for immediate chaos in the boxing arena and casino. It's a place where reflexes decide everything. Then there's Hacienda del Patron, arguably the riskiest yet most rewarding single compound on the map. Survive Hacienda and you're leaving with stacked loot, but misstep once and your whole squad is gone in seconds. For squads who prefer tactical dominance, El Pozo is a hidden gem. Its verticality, high buildings, and close quarter areas make it perfect for squads who know how to hold angles and punish pushes. And for those thinking long-term, water treatment is my personal favorite. It's central, loot is solid, and rotations are excellent. Because fewer squads drop here, it's one of those underrated survival zones where smart players can gear up quietly and then dominate mid to late game fights from a position of strength. Now buckle up, because Sanhok and Livik are where things get fast, aggressive, and chaotic. These small maps are all about immediate violence, and the drop zones here are pure adrenaline. Take Paradise Resort and Bootcamp. These are slaughterhouses where dozens of players land at once. The fight is brutal, but if your squad survives, you'll be fully geared and holding the most contested zone on the map. Moving to Ruins and Camp Alpha, the terrain here gives you insane opportunities for ambushes. Whether you're holding high ground or sneaking through cover, squads can be wiped before they even know what hit them. And on Livik, PUBG Mobile gave us new dynamic drop zones like Mid-Hill and Power Plant. Mid-Hill is incredible for vision control. You can spot squads from a distance and choose when to engage. Power Plant, on the other hand, is a loot haven designed for squads who want fast-paced fights and rich rewards. These maps are less about survival and more about testing your ability to dominate instantly. There's no time to waste, every second counts. Now here's where the true mastery comes in: adaptability. Dropping isn't just about memorizing spots, it's about adjusting on the fly based on your squad and the situation. For example, the ghost drop is one of the smartest strategies pros use. Instead of landing directly in a hot zone, you land just outside it, loot up safely, and then crash into the fight when the enemy squads are weak and distracted. It's high IQ gameplay that turns chaos into opportunity. Another key factor is understanding your squad's composition. If you've got a dedicated sniper, land in a zone with high ground and long sightlines. If your squad is full of aggressive aggressive rushers, aim for compact compounds with high loot density where you can push instantly. And don't forget about post-drop rotations. The drop is only step one. The best squads immediately plan where they'll rotate depending on the first circle. They're thinking 3 moves ahead: bridges to hold, compounds to control, high grounds to secure. This adaptability is what makes the difference between surviving a drop and turning it into total squad dominance. That's the full blueprint. The drop zones across every major map that can make or break your game. Remember, landing isn't just about where you touch the ground. It's about how you set up your squad for the entire match. The right drop zone equals control, dominance, and higher chances of that chicken dinner. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, comment below your personal favorite drop spot, and of course, subscribe for more pro-level PUBG Mobile guides. Until next time, good luck in your next match. And remember, the ground you pick decides the crown you win.
I'm coming for you!
Awesome. Thanks. Help. Excellent work. Awesome. 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 Thanks. Awesome. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks. Help.
work.
Awesome. Thanks.
Help! Help! Excellent work.
Awesome. Thanks.
Help! Watch out! Help! Excellent work. Marked a vehicle.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks. Marked a location.
Watch out!
Victory belongs to us. We're the best.